Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me. I made a storage folder and it's a really great size. I thought this would be great for you to store photos, note cards. You could also store recipe cards, anything you like. And I made this using one single-sided 12 by 12 paper. It's really easy to put together. And I'm going to make another one in this video, and the one that I'm going to make is going to be as part of my giveaway, and I'm using my storage folder to store some goodies and a few bits and pieces as a Happy Mail gift. So really you could make this for whatever occasion or for whatever you would like to use this kind of storage folder for your purposes. It's a great size. There's a couple of deep pockets as well, and they're nice large pockets to maybe you could put a journal in here, a note booklet, anything you like. So I'm going to show you the inside, and I'll show you the papers that I used to make the storage folder, and I'll go ahead and do the tutorial and show you how to make one as well. So this is the single-sided 12 by 12 paper that I use. It's by Recollections. I think it's called Sage Park paper pad. Lovely sage color green papers in here with some nice softer tone colors, some with some gold in it. Just a lovely paper. There's a couple some cut aparts. And if you're in Australia, I did purchase this from Spotlight, and I think they may still have these in stock. I've had this for I bought this just before Christmas, and it's a lovely paper pad, just in case you're wanting to know what papers I use. So let me show you the inside. I really like how I made it. It turned out really great. The measurements were perfect. I did just some simple embellishing. I used an embossed paper that I embossed in the background, some tulle, and there is another layer of tulle underneath here that's got these really lovely bling on it. And this is a length of tulle that you can purchase from Topology. I'll put the link down below, and they have this lovely tulle with these little sparkle pieces there, and it's like a long strip, and it's wrapped in a spool, and I'll link that down below, and you can use my discount coupon code as well for Topology's website. I did use a die shape to cut one of the cutter parts in the paper pad, and then I just made a slightly bigger square size background paper to layer at the back of this and corner around at the four corners, and I just used some foam dots to raise that. And then I made a fabric ruffle and hand stitched the button to the ruffle, and it's just really pretty, really dainty. It opens up this way to a pocket here, which is a nice large big pocket. You can see it's nice and easy enough to open out, so you can add some bulky things in here. I've just made another cut apart from the paper pad and corner around at the corners, placed a page tab shape divider, add some ribbon. It's a great place. You could also use this as a photo mat. You can make photo mats and put your photos on the back and front of your card. So you can make cut out some large squares and corner around the corners to use these as photo mats. So you can store lots of photos in here. I've just got a couple of doilies just to show you that this is, I'm not sure what size, but it does fit nicely in here if you want to add some doilies to a gift if you're using yours for Happy Mail. And then over here is a flip sort of pocket, and I made a tag shape booklet. And you can also store your smaller photos in here, and store your photos and add them with some paper clips. And you can store your photos in this pocket for your smaller size. This could be used as a place to add a photo, and you can document the photo. Add another photo here on the back, or you could add a photo in the front. So there's a lot of places you can make photo mats or places to add photos here as well as this side. And then over here is another pocket, and this is also a nice large opening pocket here for more larger photos if you have. make some more photo mats, make another like a booklet you can make for your photos in here. I've just made an envelope using a 6x6 paper using the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board. And this is also a great way you could store photos in here, little notes of where you, or receipts if you are on a holiday and you wanted to use this as a memorable holiday photo album. You can add some of the bits and pieces that was part of your travel inside the envelope, and that can go in there, or you could use this for anything you like in this side. Over here is another side pocket, and I made a booklet which I think would be great to journal or document the photos that are in here if you're using it as an occasion or a holiday album. You could also add photos in here and some more photos in here. So this is just another way to add one of these. It's nice and big too, so this fitted perfectly in here. So you could add one of those in here, add another bunch of photo mats and cut some of these single-sided paper, and then you've got places to have a photo mat, and you've got a nice decorative background with your photo. So that goes in there, and that's the back. And I do like the way it peeks out, so I did purposely make one a little bit longer so it can peek out of the side. So it was a great little project, and I'm going to make another one of these in the tutorial, and the one I'm making will be, I will be having that one made as my giveaway. And in the tutorial I'm going to also give you the measurements on how to make this tag shape booklet if you'd like to make one to place in here. I'm also going to do the envelope. I won't do one with the We Are Memory Keepers punch board. So if you have that punch board, you just want to cut your paper at 6x6 and then follow the measurements to make the envelope. And this is for a 3x4 note card size. So you can add 3x4 note cards or journaling cards inside. If you don't have the punch board, I'll make another envelope for the folder, but it'll be slightly a different shape to this one and a little bit longer. But I will do one, an envelope for you if you wanted to make one. I'll also give you the measurements and how to make one of these booklets if you wanted to add one of these in here as well. So, because I'm going to make everything that's in here as part of the giveaway. I won't embellish it though. So let's go ahead. So grab your 12x12 single-sided paper. You can use double-sided paper as well, so whatever you prefer. The only difference with this project, you'd want a paper that has a design with no direction pattern, because there's a bit of folding, and so if you use a directional, it might come upside down on some of the parts. But if you're okay with it, then you can go ahead and just use that paper of your choice. So what we'll do first, let me just grab, let me see what I have here. So there's a few pieces here that we're going to need, and these pieces will be part of the inside, the inserts inside the folder. So we'll shall I give you the measurements to cut them all out first? How about we'll do the folder and then we'll go ahead and I'll give you the measurements as we go, and then you can write it down and then follow up with the paper sizes from that way. So we'll make the folder first. So what we'll do, I've just got the print facing down. We're going to score at 6 inches. So let me just put this up a little bit. Oh, sorry. Just bring this down so you can see. So we're going to score it at 6 inches all the way down. And then we're going to turn it around anti-clockwise, or turn it around to the left, and we're going to score at 5 inches and 10 inches. And now we'll turn it back around this way where we had the 6-inch score line. Let me just put the scoreboard down for now. And what we'll do first, we're going to fold this in half on that 6-inch side. And down the bottom here, you'll have that score line. And along that fold part, we're just going to do a slight angle, and we're just going to cut it up until you get to that score line. Just a little slight angle cut, just like that. And then we'll open this up, and then you see you'll have this little cut down the bottom. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to cut along here up to that score line. So we're just going to cut that bit there straight across. I'll turn it back this way now so you can see. Sorry, it's gone blurry. Oops. Okay, so what we'll do next, we're going to fold this piece over just for now, and we're going to work along this pocket first. So we'll get this part done so that's not in the way as we're going along. So what we're going to do here, you can either just fold this part here over if you want to. So you want to fold this over about 3/4 inches in. So say about that much. But I'm going to use the scoreboard because I want a nice score line. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to bring the scoreboard back. So you've got your paper this way. I'm just going to flip it that way and then line that up at the top here just so I can find my score, the marking. I'm just going to score it at 3/4 inches. Like that, and I'm going to flip it back to how I had it. So I'm just going to go back that way. So there's a score line. So if you don't want to use your scoreboard, you can just fold it over about 3/4 inches or 1/4 inches. That's up to you. Okay, so now I've got that score line here. We're going to remove this little piece here. We don't need that little corner piece. So let's just get that taken out. So this is how your paper should look now. So you've got that folded piece over. And what we'll do now, I'm going to just use my corner rounded punch. I'm just going to corner round that piece and this little piece here. And if you want to do that, you can go ahead and corner around that. And I'm going to corner around this one. So that's done. I'm going to fold this piece over now. Actually, let me just angle cut this little piece just a little bit, just to make it easy for the fold. So I'm going to fold this over. This piece here will bring this one up, and now you can see it's given you a pocket now. How cute does that look already? And what I will do now, I'm just going to open this up and glue down the edge here, so that will give me the pocket. Seal that off. Okay, so we've finished this part. That's the cover. And now we're going to open this piece. We're going to bring this towards you now. And we're going to fold it along that other fold line. We'll bring that towards you and fold that down. Alright, so we've got that folded, so now that's like that. We are going to grab this and we're going to fold this towards you, and just a slight angle fold. And I'm going to fold it so that my fold sort of finishes about 1 inch in. So let's see. So we're going to fold this. And when you fold it down, Don't go too far down, just a little bit, about 3/4 in. So let's see, let's just go to there. Okay, so I made my fold. This is just going to give me my guide so I can cut the angle so it's nice and straight. I'm going to open that up, and then I'm just going to cut that. So you can use your paper. If you want to use your paper trimmer, what you'll do is you're going to fold that back and then you can slide this into your trimmer and then cut this piece out if you want to do that. So you know what, I think I might do that. Or you can just free cut it with your scissors. But because I'm using this as my giveaway, I want to make it nice and neat. So I'm just going to cut this out. Follow the score line. So there's my score line. I'm just going to cut that. So I can remove this little piece now. And what I'll do now, I'm just going to fold everything back the way I had it. So all I did was I just folded the pocket part back, and then I was able to trim that off with the trimmer. If not, you can just cut it with scissors. Right, so this is how it looks now. So what we'll do with this piece, we're going to fold this back. So now you can see it's like this. There's your flip. And then we're going to bring this piece back that way and fold that in half and just line this part just a little bit away from that fold line. Just a little bit if you can, or you can go along it. It's just to help this cover open and close without it catching. And then once you're happy, you can fold that. And now you can see, if you're happy with this depth of this is going to be that pocket. If you're happy with this depth, you can leave it. If you want to go a little bit lower, you can just go ahead and just trim it a little bit more if you wanted to. But let me just see, I think I might bring mine down just a little bit. So I want to really, I want to cut this a little bit lower. The reason why I want it a little bit lower is in case you have shorter things you want to insert, it's easy to take out. So you've got space to, let me just bring this back. Sorry about that. I just feel like I just want a little bit lower. Just gonna, can you hear my little boo-boo snoring in the background? Yeah, such a good life he has. Eat, sleep, play, and just do his business. It's good company. All right, I'm just going to bring this back now. So I'm happy with that. So now I can, if you want to add something shorter in here, it's easy to tuck out. So that's that. And now what we'll do, we'll bring this that way. And I'm going to make a corner around it. I'm sorry, like a thumb notch. It's a bit wobbly. So let me just bring this. So that's this thumb notch part here. If you want to do that, let's do that first. So I'm just going to do that. So that's done. And then I'm going to just corner around this little corner, this little piece down here. And I can just bring this up, and that's going to hold this pocket in place and will give me a front pocket. Just making sure it all lines up nicely. So that part's done. Now all we've got to do now, we've just got to glue everything down, and then you've got yourself your storage folder all ready for you to add all your bits and pieces, embellishing. So what I'll do here first, let's glue this part down. So let's glue this middle angle pocket down. Just going to glue here. The glue will come out. Oops, there we go. Okay. I'm just going to glue that down. Actually, I might glue this side down as well. Actually, you don't even, if you want to, you can leave this part open so you have an easy opening to slide your photos or tags or whatever you like, but I might close mine up. I think the reason why I ended up gluing this side because it was catching onto the cover when I was trying to close it, so I kept it closed. So now we have that pocket and these two pockets done. So I'm just going to open this back up. I'm just going to flip this up and we're just going to glue this part down. And we're just going to glue beside the score line, not on the score line. Actually, I might glue along here, easier. Now, if you do find that this part is catching onto the cover, you can just slightly trim off this little piece, just trim off a little bit more of this part, just to give you a bit of room so that you can open and close your folder. But I think it should be fine. Okay, we've got that all sealed, so now nothing will come out of there through that side. So we've got that all closed. And now we can just seal off just this part down here and everything. It's we've made our little storage folder. So now, there we go, that's all done. So now you've got this pocket. And now we bring this up and just give this a nice good crease and fold. So there we have, let me just grab this out, so you can see. You have your pocket here, nice large opening pocket. You've got your angle flip pocket page there. You've got another pocket here, and then you have this nice deep side pocket, nice long deep pocket. You can add a nice slim journal in there too if you like. So that's done. And then what I've done here, I did add some trim just to decorate the pocket and did some embellishing. You could also add another little pocket here if you wanted to add another front little library style pocket. You could do that. All right, so now we've done all of that. Let's make the tag shape booklet. Let me just grab my scoreboard. And let me give you all the measurements. So to make the tag booklet, you want to cut your paper at, let's grab this. You want to cut your paper at, so the height is, this paper's a bit wonky. Just see. Okay. So you want to cut your paper at 5 1/4 inches, and the height is 5 inches. So it's 5 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And then what we're going to do here, you're just going to fold it in half. Or you can use a scoreboard. Which I might use a scoreboard because I want a nice crease. So you want to score that at 2 2/5 of an inch. Just give it a nice fold. So you've got your booklet. You can leave it like this if you like. And just also check. You may need to trim yours down a little bit if it doesn't fit. So just check first, just to make sure it fits. Because depending on how much glue you put here, will give you the width insert for your tag shape booklet. And then I'm just going to just do that. Grab one piece and then flip that over this way to this side. So I've got two of the same angles. And there is my tag shape booklet. So that can go in there. And what we'll do now, let's make the, here. So the envelope is a 6 by 6. So these are the envelopes. I'll do that in a minute. Let's make the envelope. Do the envelope, then I'll do the little booklet. So if you don't have the We Are Memory Keepers punch board, so this one will be, I'm going to use this pattern for the envelope, like this one, for the giveaway. So I'm going to make that off camera, but I'll make an envelope without the punch board. So what we'll do with your 6 by 6 paper, this is a long slim envelope. I've done these envelopes a few times in previous videos, but I'll do another one in this video, so you can make the whole project watching one whole video instead of going through another video to look for the envelope. So 6 by 6, we're going to score at 1/2 inch on each side. So 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. So we'll go this way. And I think there's no direction on this pattern. Yeah, okay, so we've got 1/2 inch both on each side. I'm going to turn it around this way. Just check your pattern if you're using a different paper to make your envelope so it's not upside down. So I'm going to score it at 2 1/4 inches. 2 1/4 inches and 5 inches. So it was 2 2/4 inches and 5 inches. And what I'll do next, I'm going to remove these 4 corners out. So that's how it looks. I'm just going to fold these 2 pieces in for now. So I'm going to corner around the 4 corners. Makes it easier. So I'm going to go do that to the 4 corners. And then I will fold down the top and the bottom, and then also corner around the side corners, or the 4 corners of these sides. I'll open this back up again and I fold these back in. And then that's going to get folded up, and then that will get folded down. And there you have an envelope. And I'll just glue down the sides. So I'm going to add this inside the giveaway. So in the giveaway, you'll also get this envelope with the other envelope that I'll make. So that's one. So this is a cute long slim envelope, and that will fit in here, so that can go in there like that. So that's another little envelope, and then you can use some washi tape, a wax seal, foam square dots to close the envelope, or use some string to keep it closed. So we've got that done now. So let's make the note or mini, or the journal booklet, or mini album booklet. And you're going to need 2 pieces of papers. You'll need one piece cut at 9 1/4 inches by 6 inches, and another piece at 4 1/2 inches by 6 inches. So the height is the same. So the height is 6 inches for both pieces, and this one you want to cut it at 4 1/2 inches. This piece at 9 1/4 inches. And with the long piece, all you're going to do here is we're just going to fold that in half or score it. score that down, and its score line is at 4 5/8 of an inch. Fold that. And then the other piece, that's going to go in the front. So the shorter piece that's cut at 4.5 inches, that's going to be your cover. So just choose what papers you would like for your cover. So it's going to go like that. So we're going to score this one at 1/2 inch on one end. And we'll fold that back. And all it is that this little piece here is just going to slide at the back, and that's going to get placed in the front, and that's your cover. So what we'll do, we'll just glue this down. Slide that on the top. And you can also corner around your corners if you like. You can add, you can start decorating and embellishing the cover. So there is your little mini journal booklet, or mini photo album, and that's the back. It's really cute, just lovely, really easy to do. So let's place that inside the back. And that fits perfect. You can also add some pages in here too if you wanted to add some printing paper and just fold them to fit inside. Fold them in half, and then you've also got yourself a mini journal. You can add another piece of vellum as well to the inside. Before you add this on, you can add a little piece of vellum flip page. So there's a few ways for you to play around with that. So that is the inside. So that's all done there. So all I've got to do now is I'm going to decorate the cover. I'm going to add a few more fun goodies in here inside the storage folder, ready for me to use as my giveaway. And I will give you all the details, and I'll show you what I put inside the folder, what you'll get as part of the giveaway inside. I'll just give you a quick sneak peek as well of what else is going in my giveaway. So I'm actually doing 2 giveaways to say thank you to everyone for being a part of my channel for the past year, and even for those that have been following me for years before that. I just want to say thank you and share my appreciation, and like to give back to you, and hopefully you will enjoy what you receive if you are the winner. So this is another giveaway. There's lots of jam-packed full of goodies in here. So I'm going to have that as part of the giveaway. This is just a sneak peek, and I'll share with you what's inside in my next video. This is another one. I made this a while back. It was one of my favorite, project that I made. So there's a few goodies in here. There's spots here for you to decorate and embellish, a few little bits and pieces. So there's a few things. I've still got to play around with the giveaway prizes and see what like to add more stuff. But this will be for one, and then I've got all of this as well as for my next giveaway. So hopefully you'll come and join me, and I'll give you all the details of what you need to be a part of that. But this is my project using a single-sided 12x12 paper to make a nice fun storage folder for all your goodies. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.